Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, July 11th, 2016, and this is your Fun Fact of the Day. Russia and America, two world superpowers, kind of opposed to each other right now, primarily because the leaders don't really feel the greatest about each other. And we don't have the greatest history either. See also the Cold War as Exhibit A. So people usually think of Russia as somewhat polar opposites. America's big champion over in the West, Russia's formidable force over in the East. However, Russia as a country with its physical borders and America with its country as its physical borders are actually less than 4 kilometers apart, just about 2.5 miles. Here's how. So you know the Bering Strait up in Alaska? P.S. We actually bought Alaska from the Russians. That's how much sense it actually made. As far as how close we are together, Russia didn't, it wasn't like England where they owned it on the other side of the world and were like, hey, that doesn't make sense for you to own, let's just have that. No. Alaska and the Bering Straits, between that and the region of Russia across the Bering Strait, is actually many, many, many miles apart. However, in the middle of the strait there are 2 islands, one owned by Russia, the other owned by the US, and these islands are less than 3 miles apart, about 4 kilometers, just about 2.5 miles. So these countries are actually pretty close when you consider that it's most of the Pacific Ocean that separates the rest of the land. So your fun fact of the day is that America is actually not so far away from Russia as you might think. Realistically, that's actually swimming distance. There are many people who can swim more than a couple miles. I wouldn't recommend it. The Bering Strait is very, very cold. However, the physical distance is much, 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 much more manageable. Hope you've enjoyed this fun fact of the day. See you tomorrow.